Hello again, boys and girls. We got the ongoing saga of fixing. Can't complain. This stuff has lasted to be a good long time. It's just due. What we have here is a Campbell Hausfeld IronForce 5.5 horse, 22 gallon. This runs 150 max PSI. I had a problem and my pressure switch went out, so it doesn't run. So I need to get that fixed so I can get my air tools going again so I can do other things to the truck, which we'll talk about later. But Jack's Small Engine Supply has a lot of parts for Campbell Hausfeld compressors. They're a good supply house. Sometimes they don't have it in stock. It may take 8-10 days, but they get it, and sure enough, they did. It's the exact unit that I need. Perfect. What happens with these is this senses the air pressure in the tank, and it trips a switch here and turns it on when it gets below 120 and then kicks it off when it gets to 150. Now, what you got to do is over here, you have to pull off this cap. You got to pull this paper element out of here to get some clearance. You got one screw back here. You got one screw right here, which you may not see if you've got your chuck, I guess you call it. I don't know. Quick release for your air hose. It's kind of hiding under here. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs on this top cover right there that hold it to the bottom cover. Once you get this out and get those 2 screws out and get these tabs pulled loose, you can pop this cover right off. You do not have to remove this bottom. So what I'm going to do next is remove this piece and that piece from that. Gonna have to disconnect the power source line and the 2 lines that go to the motor. It's threaded on a pipe that goes to the tank here. Be easier if once I get these pieces off. This has to come out and get transferred over. This also has to get transferred over, but I'm not quite sure how that goes, because it's not threaded. It's got a little keyway there. There we go. Better look. So it may just pull out. I just don't want to break anything. I'm always really cautious when I'm fixing older stuff. And this compressor is probably about 20 years old. It's been a great runner for me, so it's worth fixing. New ones comparable to this are about, I don't know, $800 more. Haven't really shopped the part from Jack's. It was under 60, and if it lasts another 20 years, that's well worth it. It's $3 a year. So I'm going to get to it and start pulling this apart and get everything transferred over. So follow this line back, and it goes back to here. Apparently this is a pressure tube. It runs up to here. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I can get something to point with. It's got a little tab down here. And it looks like this thing can turn, and that tab's going to line up with this slot up top, and I can be able to pull that out. Let's find out. Yep, sure enough, that's what it was. It's just, kind of difficult because it's in here like, that, and it's hard to get a grip on it with pliers. But yeah, you turn it to the left, get a slot lined up with the slot, tab lined up with the slot, out it comes. That's free, so that's good. Now if I can get that out of my way, I can get to taking the regulator off. Okay, let's get going here. You can tell if this is an older unit. There's the regulator back there is 9/16, and pop-off valve, relief valve is 9/16. The gauges or 7/16, not metric. Amazing, isn't it? That's wrench. You get out of my way, turkey. Oh boy. Sorry about the shaking. Wow. Yeah, it is tight. Doesn't really want to come off. And I am not interested in rounding off corners. I sprayed it down with some WD-40. I may need some more. Okay, you don't want to go that way. We'll go this way. Because it might help to turn left to loosen it. That's what happens when you don't think. Here we go. See, I leave this stuff in. I don't edit it out because I want you to see. These things happen. Just when you find a situation like that, just don't force it. Just take a second, figure it out. There we go. I'll probably run those through the wire wheel on a bench grinder and clean it up, put all new Teflon tape on it when I put it back together. Goodness. That's the front. Leaf valve left. Where are you? There you go. Ouch. Get a little blister there. I'm working too hard lately. I cannot wait to get all this stuff done so I can just be done. There we go. Loose enough. There we go. And 7/16. Not right, left. Alright, not bad. Now, electrically, we've got two smaller wires, two larger wires. I don't know why they do that. Big wires are from the power cable. This is for the motor. Black, white, black, white. Just a switch across them. Inside. Would you please get out of my way? You got a ground up here, and it's got a 1/4-inch nut that holds that on. Just happen to have a 1/4-inch nut driver. Waiting for Scotty Kilman to show up and sue me because every time I try to break something loose, it's There you go, your home wire. Don't lose the screw. And we'll just pull these off because these are spade terminals. Go. Two more. There we go. Now those are clear. Now, this switch is screwed onto a pipe that goes into the tank down here. I don't know how I'm going to work to get that loose, but I'm going to figure something out. Well, here's the first idea right there. Just like this. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We'll find out. That's not great. Come on, tighten up for me. Maybe it needs to go the other way. Like that. Oh, it's moving. Well, what do you know? And it just clears the pulley. Isn't that fabulous? Wow. Get you all straightened up. Oh my God. Okay. Tools do make a difference. Goodness me. Let's back the other way. We're going to smack you guys right in the head. Try that. Maybe it'll work. Okay, let's try this way. I really don't want to crack this, even though it's a dead unit, but I'm not giving me much choice. Nope. I'll keep at it. I'll come back to you. What I should have done in the first place, maybe? Yeah, let's see. Shoot. Wow, that is stiff. That is really, really stiff. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm going to take this out of my way. Wires are getting in my way. Hopefully this isn't rusted, frozen shut. It is. Oh, is it just something? That's too big. 3/8. There we go. Loose. Oh my God. See, this is what happens with old stuff. You start playing with old cars, old equipment, old anything. And I'm not saying that about people, so don't quote me. This happens. Let's try it now. Get in there. Holy smoke. I think this thing runs down China. Pun intended. Come on. I know it was this long, I would have had a socket on it. But the sockets are put away, so here we go. Come on. Got it. And of course that didn't help any. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Ooh-wee. Starting to get looser. There we go. Threads look pretty good. I'll run a wire brush on those just for fun. Excuse me. New Teflon tape, whole deal. Be back. Okay, fresh Teflon tape on. It's down. There may be some time lapse from here on out because it's just, you know, reassemble the reverse as you disassemble, which is pretty boring. This thing just does not want to stay out of my way. Now, do I want to keep going or do I want to try another turn? What do you say? Vote now. It's on pretty good. I don't know if it's going to go another turn. I'll try. I got a feeling I'm going to have to back it off anyway. Yeah, that's it. Well, it says it'll go. I might as well do it. Now the question is going to be, can I get it back? Let's see. Here we go. Just need to get it straight. A little more. It looks pretty good. Okay. Not bad at all. Everything looks good. Get it buttoned up and we'll test it out. I'll save you the buttoning up. Okie doke. We got her buttoned up and back in position. Everything in there. All new Teflon tape, clean gauges. I never noticed that before. Internal circuit breaker, turn it off. Could take up to 20 minutes. Interesting. No push button reset, just a thermal. Hope that's not it. Let's find out. Get up to our UL approved power supply. Trying to walk because I didn't have the chain on it. I keep a chain on that, my pressure washer and my lawnmower, and a lock so nobody steals them. It is building pressure. I just want to verify that it goes up 125. I'll fast forward for you. Well, it took long enough. It's supposed to shut off at 150 and kick back on at 125. Let's see what's going on with this other thing here. Leak somewhere. Now I want to test and see if it kicks back on at 125 or not. Don't know where that air is coming from. I taped every joint very well for at least 4 wraps. Everything's tight. But it did do this before. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's come down from 160 to 130 in about 5 minutes. No big deal. It's not like I'm running a shop here. Good enough for my uses. There you go. I just wanted to force it. I want to make sure the switch is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Good enough. That wraps that up. Another victim for the scrap pile. Anyway, there you go. Might be a while before I actually get to the bushings, leaf spring bushings in this, now that I have air from my air tools. Because I'm telling you, I've been fixing stuff around me like crazy. I'm tired. So it's going to be a while. Sorry about the delay. But I will shoot it and I will post it. Have no fear. We'll see how that goes. Thanks again for watching, tuning in, subscribing, anybody that watches. I appreciate you. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything at all? If I can help you, ask me. Send me a message, leave a comment. See y'all next time. Later.